Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. So today I'm gonna try and pick up my life again. You know, I want to get back to the place where I was before the holidays, because really in the last few weeks I have been not really studying German as much as I should. I haven't been keeping up with my home as much as I should. So today's kind of like a catch-up day. So today I want to put away all the rest of the Christmas things, tidy up my home, and also do more deep cleaning, kind of the spots that I miss when I do normal everyday cleaning. And I do want to study quite a bit of German today because the time is coming. It's coming closer and closer every single day, and for some reason I just always think that it's further away than it actually is. So in April I am starting my apprenticeship, and oh boy, that's coming up real soon, and I need to get my German up a little bit before that starts so that I don't fall behind. And if I fall behind, it'll be even harder to catch up again. So I'm really trying to avoid that. You can see the mess we have going here. I have knitting projects, I have paperwork, we still have these cans. Also, I totally recommend this. It's so good. It's not alcoholic. It's ginger ale, I guess. It's just a carbonated ginger drink, but it's so good. It tastes like solid ginger. It's so good. We did take down all of our Christmas tree ornaments, but our tree is still up, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that today. Maybe that will be this weekend because I don't know where to put it. We found out that the week after Christmas, apparently the firefighters were going around and picking up people's Christmas trees if they put them on the side of the road, but we didn't know that until afterwards, so we kind of missed out on that. So we have to find a Hexelplatz in the area of our city to actually take it, but we're kind of avoiding that because then we have to drive it there and it's gonna create such a mess. So we're just gonna keep it for its ambiance for, I don't know, as long as we can before we have to make a big mess. You can see here I still have my little gingerbread village that I made. I need to take that down and want to rearrange the shelves. We also have all of our Christmas lights still around the room, and I think I will leave these on just because it still gets dark pretty early in the evenings. It's not summertime yet, and it's just really nice because in this room we only have a little lamp, the Christmas tree lights, and then a little lamp above our table, but that's in the corner of the room. So this room gets really dark pretty early in the afternoon. So we do really like actually having the Christmas tree lights, and we'll probably leave those up for a few months more just because in the evenings they're so nice and cozy. I think it's also time to take down our oranges and rearrange this a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It just needs some new life to it. Now, I do know that in the video that I literally posted this last weekend for you guys, I was talking about how I don't want to buy any more home decor or anything. But there is one thing that I do want to get, and that is I want to get some new pillowcases, and that's not a big purchase, and we really don't have very many anyways, so it's not a big deal. But I think this spring and summer, I really want to get some blue and green going on in here. So for me personally, I only decorate with red at Christmas time. I don't really like it during the summer, and for the rest of the year, I really like decorating with blues and greens. It just makes it feel fresh and springy, and that's what I'm looking for right now. So maybe I will order some pillowcases. I'm not really sure where I want to order them from, or if I want to make them myself. But honestly, I feel like it'll just be cheaper to order them online, and then they can actually be the right sizes and everything. Well, I had hoped that this basket up here would both fit and look good, but unfortunately, it does neither. So now that our decor is back to a more neutral state, here I just rearranged stuff and put more books. On the other side, I just took away the oranges and the smoking man that we have, and then I just added this thing. I don't know, I guess it's like a water, I can't remember the name of it, and that just has some dried flowers in it. And this little pot, we actually got this in Hungary. My family's from Hungary, and we got that when we visited. It's like a little honey pot, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. I did want to show you guys these posters that I bought from Canada, and I had full intentions of putting them in my office, but like my office isn't actually like where I do any work at all. Like I always work on the dining table. Like I've always done that. I did that in high school. In college, I would always study. I would never study at my desk in my room. I would always study on the dining room table just because I like it more. So I feel like it would be kind of a waste to hang those posters there because I never go in that room. So these are the posters that I got in Canada. This one has plants and mushrooms. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, kind of like anatomical drawings of mushrooms. And then it has all the names on them. And just like really cute. And then this one is ferns. This one is probably my favorite. And yeah, it's literally just pictures of ferns. So I'm really debating where I want to put those. I have no idea. Like I mean obviously if they're in the living room, they're gonna be seen the most. I mean that's just obvious. And we don't really have any like pictures on the wall except for like this one picture that we have, this one. It's like a wedding photo though. We don't have any like other artwork. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I could have like them two here on the wall behind me. I don't know. So I'm gonna try and simulate this. How does that look? I don't know. Nah? I'm really stumped on this. So I will not be putting those up in this vlog. I gotta think about where I want them. But it does feel like really nice just to get all the Christmas stuff out. You know, it's January now, it's past New Year's. It's like, we're like 2 weeks into January. It's time to take down Christmas stuff. The only reason I'm leaving the tree up is because we don't know where to take it yet. But I'm getting excited about springtime. I'm so excited about starting our garden and having fresh vegetables throughout the summer. We're not going on any like really big long trips this summer. Like we're not gonna be in Canada for months like we were last year. So we'll actually be able to like eat all of the things that we planned. Whereas last year we planted so many tomatoes and right when they were starting to ripen is like the exact time that we flew to Canada. And so we kind of missed out on pretty much all of our tomatoes, which was too bad. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this summer to eat my own tomatoes and cucumbers and zucchinis, everything. We are going big this summer, and I've been just dreaming about it for the last month. I was also looking up pillowcases and I found these light blue linen ones from H&M. I feel kind of conflicted because they are from H&M, which is like a fast fashion brand, but also for like home stuff, there isn't really any other option if you don't want to spend like 50 euros for a single pillowcase, you know? Even if I got my own material and made them myself, like it would still cost a lot more, and then you would just pay even more to get it as a organic linen. So I don't know what to do. We did get our bedding from H&M Home actually, and it's like a linen duvet cover. And honestly, I really love it. I do really like the linen from there, but I don't really have so much experience with that, you know? It's not like I've gone through so many linen duvet covers that I know what good linen feels like. So I don't know. I'm gonna consider getting a couple of these. We will see. I think right now though, I'm gonna take a little break from home things and I'm going to stop procrastinating and learn some German. So it was my goal to, where is it? I don't know where it is. I have this book. I'm reading, oh, it's right here. So I'm reading The Fault in Our Stars in German, and my goal was to get through it by the end of January, which is still possible. I have 2 weeks, but I mean, it's taken me like 3 months to get this far because before I was reading so slowly. I still want to try. So I think for the next hour or so, I'm just going to be focusing on reading, maybe a little bit of other like German learning. I want to start writing more. So I've actually been looking on Pinterest for like writing prompts or like journaling prompts. And I think I'm really gonna try and stick to those. Woo! Because I need to write something every day, because writing is really important for my apprenticeship. Because here's the thing with learning a second language. You can always understand things a lot easier than you can speak them. And for me, I can speak them easier than I can write them. I think writing for me right now is the hardest thing. And it's gonna be really frustrating when I'm in my apprenticeship and I can totally understand what the question is, but I can't write it down or I can't speak it. That's what's gonna be really difficult about my apprenticeship, I think. So I'm gonna do what I can and practice, because practice makes perfect. Some breakfast for lunch. I'm actually really excited to eat this. It looks so good. And I was able to read 9 pages in my book, which is, I mean, for me, that's quite a bit, it being my second language and all. Some pages were a lot more difficult, and then other ones, I mean, feel like the normal pages where it's just like the normal dialogue and stuff, I can like breeze through that normally right now, which is great. I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to have my lunch, maybe have a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back to you this afternoon. It is now a bit later. It's 4 o'clock, so in that time I had my lunch, and then honestly I just took a break and I was knitting for a bit and cleaning up a bit. Nothing so interesting. So I think I want to do some baking. My husband is working. He's not actually like working. He's like in the practicum phase of his school. So I thought I would bake some muffins for him to take. I mean, of course, I'm gonna have some too, but I'll make enough so that he can take them. And I was initially inspired by Carrie Rad. She is just out there living my dream life, honestly. She's living on a homestead with a big garden. They have a sheep named Wolson. Just everything is just awesome, you know. That's what I'm really looking forward to later down the road. And she shared on Instagram a zucchini chocolate loaf, and so I wanted to make that, but just in like muffin form. And then I realized we don't have any zucchinis, so I mean, that's gonna be a great recipe this summer when we have a ton of zucchinis coming out of our garden. But for now, I'm just gonna make it with bananas. So I'm gonna make like a banana, nut, maybe a bit of oat, and then with some chocolate chips in it. And I think that's gonna be delightful. I'm not really gonna follow a recipe maybe for like the basic guidelines, but with muffins, it's hard to mess up. So we're just gonna wing it. Hey everybody, so it's been a few days and I didn't really make a proper ending to my vlog, so I just wanted to hop back on here and wish you guys all the best with your weeks. Yeah, and I just hope that you're having a really great time this January. So if you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel, helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!